So home buyers, Mike mentioned in our last video that we've finally entered a buyer's market. He mentioned that we have 500 more homes on the market than we did in January of 2017. So yes, we have a lot more homes on the market. So naturally, your first inclination is to say, hey, let's wait for these prices to come down a little bit. I want you to keep something in mind. The market is stabilizing. We're not having a catastrophic downturn. We're entering a normal, balanced market. So while you're waiting for those prices to drop, those interest rates may be coming up at the same time. I want you to keep this phrase in mind. Buyers buy a payment. The increase of interest rates is currently outpacing the drop in home values. Take a look at this graph here. Mike showed this graph in the last video he did, but I think it bears showing again. What this graph illustrates is, as interest rates go up, your buying power goes down. If you watch, read, or listen to any financial news, you're listening to a lot of the corporate economists talking about what the Fed's going to do. Now, the consensus is the Fed is going to raise the rate there in December and 2 to 4 times in 2019. Now, that's not my opinion. That is the consensus on Wall Street. So your advantage right now is the still relatively low interest rates. Take a look at this chart here. I would like to point out that my lenders were quoting that 4.5 interest rate back in March of this year. Now they're quoting that 5.1 to 5.5 interest rate currently. I'm hearing some scenarios from my agents right now saying they've been out showing some buyers some homes, and then finally the buyer says, hey, let's wait a little bit, let's wait for these prices to come down. And in some cases it's costing them that home because these interest rates come up. It's costing them the home they really wanted with a payment they can afford. Now, I'm not saying to stop shopping for the best deal. What I am saying is keep an eye on those interest rates, because remember, you're not just purchasing a home, you're also purchasing a payment that is affordable and comfortable for you. So hopefully you guys found this information useful, and remember, choose Chicago Title on all your real estate transactions.